Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Gan of Python. In the last tutorial, we have covered the pandas function. Some more pandas function we will see in this tutorial. So let's get started, guys. So these are the function that we will cover in this tutorial: melt, wide to long, add new column with any operation, that is some like multiplication. Okay. So this I have already import a package, and I have made a that is Excel file as well for this tutorial, and I have made a dictionary as well. So we'll see these two, that is data set, how it will looks like. This is data underscore 1 and this is data underscore 2. For this function we are using these two data set. Okay, so let's get started. First, that is melt. How this melt function will work: we'll use data underscore 2 dot melt. Inside this melt we need to pass the that is identifier. Okay, in this identifier we can pass anything what you have in the means. Identifier means whatever the elements inside your data set. Let's say, we'll take one example. Let's say this is Python's identifier is with the 1, means the id of your Python is 1, the id of R is 2. So like this we have to pass the identifier of your particular element. So I will pass the id over here. Then I need to pass the var name, means variable names. We'll see how this will work. So I will pass this whatever you will pass inside this one. Let's say I will pass course name. It will show on your it will see on your column name. Once you will execute, you will see course name. It will include over here. You can give any name, guys. I have given course name to better understand. See what is going on in this. We have made a this dictionary, that is id and course. See what are the elements inside this id, that is Python, R, W, Java and C. These are the language we can consider as a course. These are the course. Okay, each particular course will belongs any particular id, so that's why we are giving the id over here. Then these are the values include your inside your that is course. Now hope this will make sense. What is the id? Okay, identifier. And this var name means, see what are the elements belongs to the course, right? The elements belong to the course. That's why I have given the course name over here, so that it will better understand. That is first id, it is the course, but which course? That is Python. Second is the course, but which? That is a R language. Okay guys, hope this will make sense how to work this one, identifier and var name. Now we'll see this next one, that is wide to long. We'll use this one with the first data set. We'll call this data set now. Okay, this is the data set. In wide to long, what it will does, let's say car and 1990. If you want to make it separate, this car and 2000 make it separate, bike and 1990 make it separate. So in that case we can use the long and wide function. So simply pd dot wide to long. Inside this we need to pass which data set you need to wide to you are using here, that is on data underscore 1. And then you have to pass these stub names. Inside the stub names, what are the characters that you need to separate from there? So car and bike. Okay, then you need to pass the I, that is identifier. Let's say I will pass, I have made a column name, that is id should be a identifier. Okay, so we'll see guys here, id is the identifier. Then j also we need to pass. J for what? That is for the values, means values. I'll show you guys here. J means you can put any name over here, it will show on your columns. You can see over here that id belongs to the identifier, then years belongs to what you have separate from car to 1990, like this. So car and bikes having a particular columns, here also having a particular columns, id identifier also have a particular column. So like this wide to long will work, guys. So hope this will make sense. You can consider this as a multi-index. You can see these are the downs, means these are the multi-index, and these two are the columns. Let's say I want to fetch the value from this. So can we fetch this one? We'll see, guys. Data underscore 3. Let's say I want to fetch the value with the data underscore 3 dot ilog function, and inside the ilog function I will pass the values 0. 0th index I want the value that is car and bike having 1 and 1000. Okay, so we can fetch the value here. Okay guys, now we can fetch the value from here. So we have did a lot. Now we'll see this function, that is add a new column with the operation. We'll call our data, that is let's see, we'll use data set, that is data data underscore, let's say 2 will use over here. Let's say I want to perform any operation. Let's say I want to multiply id column with 2, and I want that in the separate column. So let's say we'll do that. I want the separate column name, that is, let's say multiplication. We'll put mul. So in that, what column you want to multiply, that is id. Let's say I want to multiply by 2. Once you will execute, okay, name data. Okay, sorry guys, this is a data underscore 2, and this also a data underscore 2. So you can check in your data underscore 2, so you can see here mul, that is multiplication, separate column we have made over here, and we have multiplied by 2 of the individual element from the it column. So hope this will make sense, how to use the melt, how to use the white to long, and how to add the columns with any operation. So in the next video we'll see some more stuffs with the pandas tutorial. Thank you guys.